I'm moving to Italy and I'm become an actor. And he did. He became an actor in in like Italian, Rambo kind of movies. They're terrible movies, worse than spaghetti westerns. But he did it. I mean, he made all that money from boxing, moved to Italy, became a B, C movie actor, and was super popular in Italy. And he always just did what he said. Guys, welcome to the podcast. Like, subscribe, share, all that stuff. I am going to do one of my favorite fights of all time. That's Marvelous Marvin Hagler versus Tommy the Hitman Hearns. And I was a super fan of Marvelous Marvin Hagler growing up. So I haven't seen this in years, but I remember, no spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, when Tommy Hearns gets knocked out, it's the funniest thing. It's the funniest looking thing since Mike Tyson knocked out Trevor Burbick. It's just hilarious. So I'm looking forward to seeing this because I haven't seen this in years, and it popped up in my algo. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to do this because I love this fight. And Hearns, this is the middleweight division, and Tommy Hearns is really tall for a middleweight. I think he's like 6'1", 6'2". That's tall. Let's just get in this video. I love it. It's 8 minutes, and I can't sit for long periods of time. So here we go. I love this.
Staring at each other through the national anthem. A stare down, of course, so customary before these fights. And here we go. Round one.
Hagler,
right off the bat.
I love Hagler.
Attempting to get inside. He'd love to be able to pin Hearns on the ropes if he can.
A more aggressive start by Hagler. Look at him, right for the body. Marvin Hagler only wants the body, and he bangs Marvin. Oh, Hearns may have hurt him with the right hand.
Hearns with another right. Hearns hits him with an uppercut. Hagler,
he's hurt.
Hagler is stunned. Hearns got inside. Hit him with a right uppercut. Marvin ties him up.
Marvin Hagler is still hurt.
He's not hurt. Hagler has only been knocked out once in his career, and it was really a slip.
Hagler coming out like a bullet. A good left by Hagler, but Hearns didn't flinch. Marvin going for the body.
Never been knocked out.
Wow, what a shock. And it was Hagler who initiated it, not Thomas Hearns.
On the left by Hagler. Hearns comes back. Another right.
This is fans getting their money's worth. You don't get this nowadays.
Tommy Hearns has been able to drop that right hand in, and it has hurt Hagler, a surprise to many people.
Another right hand from Hearns. Hagler still pursuing, comes in with a right, missing with a left hook.
Here's where I believe Hagler should turn to righty. He could block that right hand easier, and he would land his own left hook.
Swelling near Hagler's left eye. Again, Tommy trying to come inside the hands of Hagler.
Low blow by Hearns. Hagler still looking for the body.
A right by Hagler. Good right.
See, Hearns should have stayed on the outside the entire fight.
But Tommy comes off easily.
But he wanted to trade blows with Hagler.
Hagler is now shaking those right hands off, though, Al. He was stunned a little early, and he's normally a slow starter.
He's also bleeding. Hagler is cut. Hagler is cut. Bridge of the nose.
Hagler hitting him low. He is banging the body. He is taking shots to the head.
He blocks that right. Hearns tries to come in with the uppercut, and Hagler ties him up with a minute to go in a wild first round. Marvin with a good left hand.
There's blood all over Marvin Hagler's face. Can't tell where it's coming from.
I thought it started.
It's coming from his face. Yeah, hell you think it's coming from?
Left hand.
There's blood all over Marvin Hagler's face. Can't tell where it's coming from.
I thought it started in the bridge of the nose originally, but blood all over the face of Hagler here in round one. But Hagler has him on the rope. Hagler working on him.
See, Hearns should have stood toe-to-toe with him. That's his mistake.
Half a minute to go in round one. How far can this one go? Not very far.
It doesn't go very far.
This is where Hagler wants him, but Hearns counter-punching off those ropes fairly effectively.
Actually, Hearns wore himself out. And Hagler was known for his stamina and relentless, brutal attack.
Hagler bloody. A tremendous, sensational first round as Hearns gets hurt. Hearns got stunned. Hagler was stunned early in the round. Great first round. Wow. Incredible.
Uh-oh.
Well, the first round lived up to all the hype. And then some. Round two now. Oh. The club. Left hand by Hagler.
They said this fight would be determined on heart and the good chin. Right now, that's exactly what it's being determined on. Both men have been hurt. You throw the strategy out the window right now.
A wild first round. Hearns again trying to uppercut. Hearns trying to box. Moving. Slipping off the ropes. Coming back and trying to land that right.
They are yelling, keep boxing, Tommy, from his corner, and that looks like what he's going to try and do in this fight.
Well, see, it's only the second round.
Hagler switching, gets in with a left hand.
Yeah, here it comes.
This round sort of the way people anticipated the first round might go.
It's been years since I've
Another
seen
right
this.
hand stuns Hearns. Has been able to get into Hearns more so I think most people expected.
For one simple reason, good left hook by Hagler. He took the best Hearns could offer, and he did come in. He's getting through that right hand, even though he's getting hit with it.
Halfway through round 2.
Hagler has fought most of this round as a righty. Now he switches southpaw and lands. Not as effective as a righty as I thought, but now as a southpaw, the jab lands well.
Here it comes. Come on. Hagler is so good.
Hagler coming in with a left. Richard Steele saying.
Boy, Hearns looks awkward, and his legs look like they're not there.
A little rubbery here in round 2.
He's trading punches with the greatest middleweight of all time.
Tommy, though, fluid and moving. Trying to get inside. Again, the cut opens up over Hagler's. Tommy, though, fluid and moving. Trying to get inside. Again, the cut opens up over Hagler's forehead. And the blood begins to trickle down. Hagler working inside, now up top. Half a minute to go in round 2.
What a left.
Hearns trading with him. Hagler comes back to the right, left, and another right. He has Hearns in trouble on the ropes. Tommy trying to punch his way off the ropes. Hagler wants to keep him there. Goes to the body.
Hagler throws low blows. Marvin Hagler wants to turn this into an alley war, and he's done it. Another low blow. Richard Steele may take points away soon, but will it matter?
The second round. Maybe it was the third round.
Second round coming to an end. Hagler bloody, but very much unbound.
Well, he turns righty.
Yeah,
he wants it
it was
to be a
just
street
this
fight.
round.
Listen, Marvin Hagler has been rough inside. He's thrown some low blows. He has thrown some elbows.
I mean, give Hearns credit.
But you know what? Now the right is getting there, but it's not hurting Hagler. We've got our answer, I think, to some extent.
But his strategy
you know what?
is
Now
terrible.
the right is getting there, but it's not hurting Hagler.
He's too tall. He's too long.
To some
He needs to
extent.
be on the
Tommy
outside,
has
jabbing.
been hard pressed to hurt him with that right. Stunned him early, but not in
And
his last
Hagler makes
round.
him pay for
Very
it.
early. Adam Stun has him cut.
And now, just as we thought might happen, Tommy Hearns was hurt early, so he is boxing. Now, he has good boxing skills. He did this against Sugar Ray. Can Hagler get to him in this posture?
Some people thought, as he again becomes off balance, some thought that if Hearns stayed out, as he again becomes off balance, some thought that if Hearns stayed outside and stayed on his bicycle, it would become a dull fight with Marvin chasing him.
But Marvin has been able to corner him, and when Marvin gets him in the corner, he is roughhousing him well.
Again, Hagler is all bloodied. Time is called by Richard Steele to send Hagler with a wild left hand. It has to be impeding his vision with the right eye. You never know it though. Tremendous right. Hearns appears rubbery. He appeared that way in the second round.
You know, Richard Steele is breaking these fighters very quickly. That's uncharacteristic of him. It's hurting Hagler because he wants to work inside.
Yeah, Richard
Hearns is
Steele,
smiling,
I
but he's
never
taking
liked
shots.
him. He's very controversial.
Another right hand.
There he goes.
Hearns
There he
turns
goes.
back, takes
Here
another
comes.
Right. Hearns in deep
Boom.
trouble again. Hearns is down. Hearns is down in the third round.
He is down and out.
Back, and he's not going to beat the count. I don't believe. Tommy Hearns tries to get up, and
They've got to stop this fight.
does he get up? He just doesn't know.
He has
can't
no
get
idea where he is. Look at this.
Different angle again. Now.
Correct.
Right hand from Hagler.
Correct.
And Hearns at that point finished. Off balance and stumbling. And so the man from Brockton, Massachusetts may finally get
I don't understand.
the respect that he feels he deserves.
This is the way he just falls.
And Tommy, of course, very disappointed.
A marvelous one. Marvelous Marvin Hagler. May he rest in peace. You know, what I love about Hagler is his last fight was against Sugar Ray Leonard, and it was a very, very controversial loss. Sugar Ray Leonard was out of retirement. It's a controversial loss. Hagler was like, forget this. They were trying to set it up for, your boxing's corrupt. So they were basically trying to set this up for a Hagler Leonard 2 fight. And Hagler didn't want any part of it. He's like, no, there's no way he won that fight, and I'm not fighting him again. I'm moving to Italy, and I'm become an actor. And he did. He became an actor in like Italian Rambo kind of movies. They're terrible movies, worse than spaghetti westerns, but he did it. I mean, he made all that money from boxing, moved to Italy, became a B, C movie actor, and was super popular in Italy. And, he always just did what he said, but there's never going to be a rematch, is what he said. Never. You guys are just trying to make money off of this. I won the fight. I thought he won the fight. Many of the other people who watched it thought he won the fight. If you ever get a chance to watch it on YouTube, Sugar Ray just ran around the ring and he did pity pat every now and then. But no. Hagler won that. Ruined his perfect record. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining the podcast. Like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. And thank you for the supporters who've been helping out with Hoop. So if you want to become a member, I don't know, it's like $1 or something like that. If you want to join the membership program, I'll throw some behind the scenes videos out there again for you guys to view, and all that money will go to the dog that is trying to scrape his way inside right now. You can tell he's thirsty, very, very thirsty. So, all right, guys, I'll catch you on the next podcast.